Morning, everybody. So today we're going to talk about a drill that I use for some of my students who are not necessarily scoring as well as they should on the golf course. When we talk about what they're shooting, they're not taking penalty strokes and they're not three-putting and they're still shooting mid-80s. And they have the potential to break 80, no problem. So what's happening is they're not getting up and down. Their short game isn't as good. And for a couple of them, their wedges aren't getting as close as they should. So to me, what I explain to them is they have to have what I call an off-speed pitch. A couple of them are baseball players, so they really get that. They got to be able to change speeds with their short clubs and flight the ball in there. A lot of times I say, okay, I want you to hit me a 130-yard shot here. It's a pitching wedge for some of these guys, and they take a shot that is a full swing that goes super high, and they say, well, man, I miss the greens long sometimes. So they got to learn to knock the ball down and play trajectories that benefit where the pin location is so they can get it closer. So real quickly, all I tell them to do is do 2 balls when they go out and practice on the golf course. We'll take 2 balls, they get a scoring yardage, and it really depends on the person what the scoring yardage is. But I will tell them, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take 2 options. I want you to take 1 ball and make a full swing at it like you normally would. So a full motion. And then what I want you to do is I want you to take that same club, or you can take 1 less club, or 1 more club I should say, and knock it down and play a different trajectory. So that's a pitching wedge. So now we're going to narrow the stance up, and we're going to play something in there a little bit flighted. And I like them to do that generally. If it's a pitching wedge full shot, go ahead and take a 9-iron out and hit a different shot. And I want you to chart how close you're getting it between each one. Play a game between the full swing and the knockdown and the off-speed pitch. And I think what they'll find is that they hit it closer more often, so they have a better chance of making more putts, and they're not missing greens when they really need to be making, at minimum, making pars to shoot better scores and break 80. So try that out. Try 2 balls, different trajectories, and keep track, and let's see what happens.